Hello, friends. It's time to journal on Jeremy's Journal. Today, our format's going to go like this. We're going to start with our growth area, which for today is setting expectations to where you actually are, not where you think you are. Then, we're going to focus on some gratitude for ourselves and for others in our life. Next, we're going to focus on our daily tasks. And finally, we're going to plan out our day for tomorrow. Let's get started and come journal with me. So, let's focus on our growth area. I realized today that I was doing some work. I was figuring out the vulnerability from yesterday, and I realized that my vulnerability actually wasn't a vulnerability at all, which was kind of sad and disappointing. And I found myself getting really frustrated because I wasn't able to do the thing that I quote unquote should have been able to do. And then I thought about, well, hang on, I've never done this before. Why do I think I should be able to do it? And I realized that I was setting my expectations. My expectations were way too high for what I actually was capable of doing. So it's kind of like a wake-up call in a way. I reminded myself that I needed to meet myself where I'm at. And this was more of a lesson of, oh, okay, I don't actually know what I think I know. I need to take a step back and train some more and learn more about this process, about this system, because I don't understand fully what the mechanisms are in order to create a vulnerability in the first place. It's saddening or frustrating when you have to take a step back and realize that you're not where you're at. But it's better to understand where you're at than to continue moving on and getting more and more frustrated with the fact that you're not getting the success that you want to see. So being able to set your expectations lower and still work towards that goal is a very healthy process, or at least a process that I need to remember in order to make sure that I can get to where I actually want to be. It does suck that I have to lower my expectations a bit, but I think it's a necessary step to growth and to keeping myself consistent on this path that I want to be on. Like, I do want to do this, and I do want to be able to eventually get paid to do this, but I have to realize where I'm at, and it's going to take a lot longer than a month to do that. So take your time, set your expectations to where they should be, and then you can stay consistent and learn how to grow better. Yeah. Thank you, brain. Okay. Now we're going to focus on gratitude for ourselves. Other than recognizing that I do need to grow, I'm pretty proud of my prep for my interview. I feel really confident that I'm going to be able to do this interview, and I'm really grateful that I have the ability to think forward and anticipate. I made a lab to prep myself for situations that could happen on the job to see if I'm really prepared to do what I'm going to be tasked to do. And I was actually able to perform. So I think that I'm ready, and my preparedness is going to make me do well in this interview. Okay, now it's time for gratitude for others. My grandmother and I, we shared a moment cleaning up the kitchen because something broke. That was quite nice to be able to have that connection. And then my friend gave me an old piece of technology that he wasn't using anymore. So I feel really grateful for knowing him and being able to Also, I ate dinner with him. Eating social events is always nice, but getting that piece of technology and being able to use it is quite, like, I'm very grateful to have him in my life and to be able to, like, have friends who are so generous to me. So, yeah. Okay, now we're going to do our daily tasks. I have 5 daily tasks. Get up at 7 in the morning, stretch and exercise, career motivation or career progress, self-authenticity, and then my hobby, which is German. So start with get up at 7 in the morning. I got up at 7:30 or 7:15, so I'm going to give myself half credit. 7:15 is my barrier for half credit. Next is going to be exercise and stretch. I'm also going to give myself half credit. I did exercise, but I didn't exercise for the full amount of time that I wanted to, but it was better to exercise than to not exercise. So that should be good. I only exercised 20 minutes instead of the normal 45. So I'm going to give myself half credit. Next is going to be career progress. So even though I went a step backwards, I think I did progress today because I reevaluated where my skills are. So, which is really, really important to know where I'm lacking, what I can do to build up more skills. So I'm going to give myself full credit on that. Next is self-authenticity. I'm doing this, but I also was very honest with my family and my friends. I don't hold back, and I'm really proud that I've had this as a thing that I consistently do. It's very nice to be able to remind myself that I'm honest all the time. Yeah. So I'm going to give myself full credit on that. And then finally is my hobby, German. I did extra German today, so I'm going to give myself full credit plus an extra half. I did something interesting. So instead of just watching the news, like I normally just watch the news in German, and that's my full credit, instead, I watched a tourism video in Spanish and then turned on German subtitles, and I was able to actually understand the German, and it kind of helped me contextualize the German better. So I did more than I needed to, so I'm going to give myself full credit for that. Yeah. All right, and now we're going to plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow I have my interview. It's going to go well. Is there anything else I need to do? No, I think that's it. Just do the interview and then chill out. Maybe do some career progress stuff. But yeah, just do that and chill out. Cool. All right. If you want to join me in writing your own journal, I have a template down in the description. So you can start and write your journal in the comments. My template is a suggestion. I built it for me, but you can use it. But also you can experiment and try something else, So, and if you want to encourage other people to join, maybe start their journaling journey, you can share this video with your friends. We would really appreciate it. Also, giving a like helps out with promotion. So, yeah. And see you sometime soon. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful time on your journal journey. Bye-bye.